That was classic Left Lane Heat here on SiriusXM Shade 45. Guys, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com. At the Inphamus Amadeuz, and every single day, Tone, after we get off air here on Shade 45 Wednesday nights, they can go to the SiriusXM mobile application and check out our interviews and more.
That is definitely the place to check out all the content. It gets updated on the weekly, so we keep you updated with all the content here at the Punchline Academy.
Yeah, that is a fact. The Dominican Queen Miss Get Adam went viral this week for talking crazy.
I always so crazy
about Kanye West crashing out, because he has been crashing out. It's just nasty work.
I mean, he be doing a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he keeps it interesting, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he does, man. Shout out to my left laners who are weirdos. Yo, listen, the person next to me is one of my favorite people in hip hop. We've known each other for a long time. He knows me before all of this shit. So he knows me probably magazine days or when I was running models.
Big facts.
Yeah, he's known me for a while. My guy has an amazing story. He's here to spit some bars. My guy Cortez, welcome to the fucking Punchline Academy.
What's up, my guy?
I was telling him that this is the first time that he's actually been on my show here at Shade 45, right? So battle rap is definitely one of those spaces where when I see guys rapping against each other, I wonder if any of that shit actually spills into the streets at any point. Like the Geechee Gotti shit was super nasty, but is there? And we've seen a few things. We see Math Hoffa snuff somebody. I mean, he's been ill. Loaded Luck, super disrespectful with the casket.
You're gonna get this work.
Yeah. So, but does any of that actually spill into the streets, or do we kind of keep it on the stage?
It's a fine line. Like there's definitely been certain instances where it has gotten like, where dudes is like, I bet when I see you, you know what's up. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's also a camaraderie too, because it's like we travel the world, like not just like a couple of states. Like we've traveled the world with these guys and been on different cars. So after a while, I mean, there's been instances where I've flown somewhere with a couple of battle rappers, and that's all I have out there. So we kind of stick together too.
Okay.
So you know, there's cliques. There's always cliques. There's always factions. There's always people that you rock with more than others. You know what I mean? But it can get nasty sometimes too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times what happens is dudes are cool, and dudes find out certain information because they cool, and then when a battle comes, because of the bread. They throw all that out the window and they'll expose you and say certain things. Say what you did with a chick when we was out of town, knowing this guy got a wife.
That gotta be annoying.
And it's messy.
That gotta be annoying because you guys are traveling together, and it's like you feel like, yo, this is my people. Like you said, you're going to different towns, and it's just y'all.
Exactly.
And that's nasty work.
Yeah, you got to know who exactly to divulge that certain information to. You feel me? Because some dudes don't care. They're like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get the bag, and then I'm going to expose him, and his wife's going to leave him.
And that's why people come to your platform. Congrats on the platform. It's doing great numbers, and congrats on your recent weight loss.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that,
you know, it's always good to look nice and slim. I wanted to ask you, how has losing weight benefited you in regards to like now making the music?
I think you know, like I was always skinny, so it's like, you know, during COVID or whatever, I just had a lot going on. I think sometimes people, especially us from the hood, we don't diagnose like depression or things that you got going on. And I just feel like now that I reflect back, I'm like, yo, I had a lot of shit going on. You know, I lost one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? My mom's had a certain situation where she was sick. You know what I mean? I had legal issues with my son. You feel me? I had a lot going on where it was just like taking care of myself wasn't necessarily like in the forefront of that. But then I started realizing like, to be Cortez, to be a brand, it's like this is what people associate me with, this type of standard. I've always held myself at a high regard on how I present myself, how I look, and how I present my material. So once I seen that it was affecting that, it just focused me to realign again. And that's why I really fell back for maybe like a year and a half from everything, got myself correct. And now that I'm back outside, I feel like a brand new man. I feel like it's Bodega 2.0, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to
Bodega 2.0.
That's the way to do it. So I heard you mention it off air with Inf. You want to step into different things, you know, besides this battle rap. So where do you see yourself doing in the next year?
I feel like more content creation. Like I got a lot of ideas. I mean, I've spoken to Inf about this already. Like these aren't ideas that I've just had recently, I've had these ideas maybe 2-3 years in the making. So I've been doing my research and really just studying like content creation. I see what the podcast space done. I got Math around me.
Yeah.
I see what he's done with his platform. And a lot of those things, I just sit back and I look, okay, where's my niche? And I've been trying certain things on social media, throwing certain things out. I see what the fans respond
what works,
to.
yeah.
And now that I am back outside, I do fully understand that the music, the battles, it has to coincide with what the people want to see from Cortez. So that's why, like, I'm really outside now just to show people, hey, I still got it.
And you guys are telling a story.
Yes.
So
and I've
there is a
always been
story
able to
behind
tell
it.
stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I feel like, okay, look, it's going to all incorporate. And I just think there's other things around battle rap, associated with battle rap, associated with hip hop, and me being Latino in this space also, that have been untouched, and I feel like that's my space. So, I'm working towards that.
Before we get into the freestyle, talk to the Shade 45 audience. Like in a nutshell, if you could pitch your personality or yourself as a person, who is Cortez? What is Cortez? What do you want the people to know about you?
I think when people hear Cortez and they're familiar with Cortez, they understand that I take no days off. Like, I really put in the work. I've always put in the work. I'm 20 years almost in this game, and you could say I went through the open mic phases. I went through rapping at the lunch table phases. I went through battling on blocks and projects and different hoods, had record deals, had publishing deals. Popped off when battle rap really transcended as well, which I
you were
feel
there
like,
in the beginning,
which I feel like was a blessing for my career. It wasn't the direction I went, and I feel like every stage of becoming an artist or turning from a rapper to an artist I went through, from the open mics to freestyling to learning how to record to understanding 16 bars and an 8-bar structure for a hook, and every element in the culture I went through. You know what I mean? And also I've hit my highs, I've hit my lows, I've hit my highs again. So I fully understand the game. I kind of feel like I can stand back and look at the matrix and understand what's going on. And when you think of Cortez, you're just gonna see that like, yo, he's really, really just like been through it all, did it all, and I continue to improve and continue to give people good content.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what time it is, man. Speaking of good content, they're putting in work. My motherfucking brother, Cortez, is here. Shade 45, SiriusXM, the Punchline Academy. Tone, drop that beat, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah. It's fresh off. This fresh off too, but like I said, man, I seen a lot of niggas run with the recipe. It's cool. This time I'ma cook something new up though, you heard? Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm back outside. It's Bodega. Yo, it's Brooklyn. Since young I had to learn to block. I ain't learned shit from my dad though. Word to pops, murder ops, sturdy mops. I burn a shot for snitches, trading names on court like we jersey swap. For certain it's my turn to turn up. I learned to watch for purses, I got it locked like Birkin. I learned to go out, the fee is for the keys and sleeves. I learned to watch, I had it all plant with drugs like sturdy cops. You know the plot, the bird of flock, boy we on shit. The clip longer than whole verse on God did. We outside every night, boy, and we draw sticks. Crime scene looking like the ghost of Vaughn slid. I bomb cribs, dark thoughts, chrome sparkers, crosses everywhere. If he don't have him a chrome heart, I don't talk, I'm getting money, the cake strong. Turn wives into sneaky links, I don't take long. A one-of-one alpaca cow she can lay on. And I let the bitch top me off with my chain on. Nothing to play with, still making a play form. You see me talking this much money, it ain't norm. I've insured more plates than State Farm. The coach stretch, I make it leap back like it's Saquon. Nope, never let go with this metal, never petrol. Every time he send a plate, the plug takes buen provecho. Triggers get the clapping, I'm living in this madness. I'ma run away, 100K is sitting in the mattress. Strip club money, yeah, money come in plastic. Mines do too, it's American Express. I'm unlimited with access. Good die young, yeah, but living's the advantage. I don't even pick him now, I tell him hit up Sanchez. You see my image on these cameras, you can tell, boy, I'm living up the standards. I did it with my team, you living by your means, and that there's the difference, cause I live beyond my dreams. Food saver, seal, I'm tucking the place. You know the boys is up to something, so I'm jumping the gate. 50K and the passport is tucked in the safe. I seen loyalty switch with a judge in their face. I'm moving pronto with this Blanco. Know me as the boss, yeah, refer to me as Capo. Since A7 snot knows the vision of that pot stove. Never like to choose, I told the plug, fuck it, cop pof and make the price drop more. I'm outside, yeah, line on the first, cause I'm a line for this work. I'm talking private reserve. You like this Louis bag, ma? Tuck tuck this 9 in your purse. We gon' spin at the funeral and slide at the church. Word, hold up, hold up, hold up. You like this Louis bag, ma? Slide this 9 in your purse. Word, I'm outside, only nigga gotta live a life.
The motherfucking Punchline Academy, SiriusXM.
Hold on. Nah. Fuck it. Yo. I'm outside, I'm just living the life. I'm just praying I don't gotta pull this trigger tonight.
Yeah.
See, for the bro, I sent the kite. See, I'm penning advice. Broke scales, I couldn't get my measurements right. You see, from peppers down to lefts, I was setting the price. I kept the metal for sure. See, when you meddle with white, with no prints on his Glock, it got me checking it twice. We just spotted the ops with no respect for his life. We let off, and yo, the bullets tear his cardo. Pronto, next video, they be rolling them in fronto. Raised in the bando, now I'm laying in the condo. No loyalty over money, you get stained with a hollow. My name be 100, off Kane, we was dumb rich. My pops overdosed, but it's dope what his son did.
Yeah.
Word to my block, we gon' flood it. All night I play my position to the sunlit. Fuck it.
Shade 45, SiriusXM, my motherfucking brother
Yeah.
Cortez.
I ain't done yet.
Laying the smack down on these rappers, man. All right, so what we got coming up next? We got some more battles. What else we got? We got practice. I know you're always working too on music.
Yeah. Sandra's son,
Okay.
probably September.
All right. Album?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sandra's son. This is a more personal album. This is more of me just showing my growth and maturity as an artist. You know, people understand I could give them bars all day. So I'm just giving people more deep, heartfelt content,
Word.
more reality rap. That's what my specialty is. And you know what I mean? Battles is always going to come lined up. So let's turn up.
All right, that's what it is, man. The Punchline Academy, SiriusXM, Shade 45. Guys, head to my YouTube channel, youtube.com, at Inphamus Amadeuz to watch this video. Tomorrow at noon, we'll also post on the Shade 45 Instagram page. Matter of fact, let's play some Left Lane Heat. We back here on the Punchline Academy.